Yeah, I heard somebody somebody over here. Hey, what the heck is that?
What?
Oh, it's a tree thing. Right there, straight
Oh, yeah,
ahead.
I see it now.
I was like, oh dude. Yeah, I heard when that thing fell, I heard somebody breathing over here. I was like, oh. There's some stairs up there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome in. You see? You hear that? Yeah, I ended up coming on YouTube, guys, because it was getting laggy and it booted me off TikTok. So I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna try YouTube right now. Linda, what's up? Dookie. It's poopy. So one time, Jack, I was here live on the internet.
Yeah.
And I had the spirit box on, and it was like, all I heard was, stand here. And I stood here, and literally, I'm like, oh, you know what? I got a bad feeling. I started walking up. Yeah. Like, took a few steps back. And a squirrel fell all the way from up there, slammed on the ground really hard, started running towards me.
Wow.
And I shouted, and then it ran off. Really crazy. What's up, guys?
So, like, it went in your direction and then turned?
Yeah, I screamed and it ran off. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, there's the stairs right there, straight ahead. What's up, guys? We're here at the Haunted Woods. Welcome in, everybody. Wendy, what's up? Yep. Yeah, when I tell you that squirrel fell, it was actually right around here, and it fell from all the way up there and dropped down. It was actually kind of creepy. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Logan, what's up, buddy? We're on YouTube Live, Jack.
Hey, everybody.
You guys could hear Jack, right? So if you guys don't know, these woods are haunted. There's a long history of cults and satanic worshipers in these woods. There's ghosts. People have seen certain practitioners doing spell works and rituals here. And when I tell you about these hauntings, they go back to the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Where the F are you? We are in the haunted woods right now, guys. And we're just looking at some Bigfoot structures on TikTok. And yeah, we're just seeing what's going on right now. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new to my YouTube channel, guys, we do a lot of paranormal stuff. Like we go ghost hunting. We do paranormal investigations. We investigate stuff like Bigfoot, cryptids, orbs, lots of spirit communication, cemetery exploring. So if you're into that sort of thing, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Someone said, hey, you should get out of there right now. Nah, man, that's not what we do here. We don't run. We don't get scared, guys. We investigate. We explore day or night. Be safe, bro. So scary. Sudden Silence said, look out. It's Satan.
It's what?
It's Satan.
Oh.
If you want to know about that, Jack could tell you all about that. Oh yeah, there's also a long history, which I'm sure, again, Jack will tell you about it, of animal rituals happening here. And Jack was telling us earlier that, what is it, Jack? That like not all of it is...
Yeah, not all animal sacrifices are from satanic groups. There's a lot of pagan groups that perform animal sacrifices, and not necessarily for malevolent reasons either. It's just to get their intended manifestation to occur.
What he said, exactly. Someone said there's glowing eyes. Yeah, you'll see that if there's other
Oh.
animals around here. What's up, guys? Welcome in. Everest on pause. So basically, Jack, do you want to repeat that one more time
Um, uh,
about like the animal?
yeah, there's
animal sacrifices.
yeah,
right?
animal sacrifices that you see like in forests or woods. It's not necessarily from satanic groups.
Mhm.
It's there's a lot of pagan groups that perform animal sacrifices, and they're not necessarily for malevolent reasons. It's just to get the desired goal, some manifestation to occur. Whatever that ritual may be for.
Right.
But then, of course, there are satanic groups that do it for nefarious reasons.
Interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Anything? Should we keep going?
No.
No? I know the way out of here too. We can go up the path. The path is right up there.
Oh, you say that.
I know these woods like the back of my hand. I really do though.
Okay.
Also, if you guys don't know, there's a long history of, I got to be careful what I say on YouTube Live, but there's also a long history of people coming to these woods and taking their own lives. Go to a haunted house or a haunted hospital. I mean, me and Jack do that shit all the time. We investigate museums, buildings. What was the last one? What was it? One of my favorites was Conover Square.
Yeah.
Oh man, that building was awesome. It was an old piano factory in like the, what was it, 1890s or
Yeah.
early 1900s, and it has numerous hauntings there. Congress Hotel. I mean, we're out there. We do it, guys. Larry said, "I love ghost hunting." We were just using the spirit box. We got some interesting communication, and right now we're just exploring. Well, actually, we're almost done because we've been out here for a while. We just jumped on YouTube for a few minutes. Welcome in, everybody. I'm new here, by the way. Awesome. Thank you so much. Do I ever travel out of state? Yeah, I've actually been doing this for a very long time. I just got back from Vegas. I investigated a few different hotels, took my daughter. We went to Janet Airlines and took some photos and videos, which you could see on my TikTok and on my YouTube. And we also went to Area 51. Yeah, I've been doing this for many years, guys. I'm freaking old. Hey, Jack, look down there. Look at the
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That's interesting.
Are you hunting the paranormal? Always. Yeah, so in these woods, guys, we've been finding structures like this. And it's kind of weird because it always kind of like moves around. But today we actually found some really enormous ones that, we don't really know who's building it and like why in the past it's kept moving. But yeah, so right now we're just exploring a little bit. Yeah, but that's crazy. It almost looks like it was being built the same way the other one was.
Yeah, maybe the next time we come, it'll be a big structure.
I'm gonna come tomorrow morning. I'm gonna come back and check it out. Damn. What's up, guys? Welcome in. Are those from beavers? No, that's not from beavers. Oh man. Yeah, there's also a report of A-frame structures and portals for interdimensional beings here, which we just looked at with some of you guys on the other platform about 30-40 minutes ago. So yeah, a lot of things going on in these woods. You want to keep going down or you want to go back?
Go back.
All right, cool. All right, we're gonna go back to the bridge, and we'll show you guys the train station. Then I'll probably just end it. Yeah, guys. So again, if you're new here, make sure you're following me or subscribing to my YouTube channel. We do a lot of paranormal stuff. We always have Jack on. If you guys don't know Jack, he is the Chicago historian. Jack, you want to tell them about yourself? Like, what do you talk about? What's your specialty?
Yeah, I delve into everything paranormal, whether it's ghosts, UFOs, cryptozoology, psychic ability, even actual reports of vampires and werewolves. And I know that sounds far-fetched, but there have been a lot of encounters with these things. outside of just mere mythology. In the paranormal, we call werewolves dogmen.
Interesting. Do you want to briefly tell them what's been found here, or like what happened here, or what goes on here?
Yeah, there's all sorts of different things going on here. So
in these woods, guys,
Yeah.
in these woods.
like we just said, there's been throughout the decades reports of a lot of groups coming here to perform rituals. A couple years ago, they found a deer's head that was stapled to a tree. You could actually find a news article on that. There's been AJ has been in here where there was things thrown at him, right?
Yeah, I've been here one specific time. I was literally live on the internet, and somebody or something was throwing acorns and like little pebbles at me, and I actually couldn't come in, because it was just coming at me.
So
yeah, we can go this way.
So the idea behind that is that there's Bigfoot activity
Right.
taking place here.
Even though, let me just jump in for a second. Even though there's never been a report of Bigfoot being spotted here, we do find Bigfoot like type activity, right? Is that what how you would say it? Like the structures, the portals, and stuff like what Jack just said, stuff being thrown around at you. That's a big, what do you call it? That's like a
like you said, Bigfoot activity.
Bigfoot activity. Yeah, it's a big sign of Bigfoot activity. Let's see. And yeah, if you guys like that sort of thing, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to hear Jack talk about that, you guys could find Jack on social media. Jack, you want to tell them how to find you?
Yeah, my last name is Chavez, Chavez. So you can find me on Facebook, Jack Chavez, or on my Facebook paranormal group, which is Paranormal Chicago.
Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I appreciate you guys. So yeah, a lot of weird things going on in these woods. We're leaving right now because, again, we've been out here for a few hours, but we're going to show you guys the bridge. And, as we walk out, maybe tell you some of the creepy little things that happens here. What are you guys doing? We're just exploring. We're just finishing up. We've been ghost hunting. We use spirit boxes. We investigate haunted hotels, haunted sites, cemeteries, a lot of that good stuff. Remember, guys, you can find me on all platforms. I'm on TikTok. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure if you're going to follow me on those other platforms, you follow my verified account with the blue checker. There's too many fake accounts out there, People trying to be me and shit. What's up, guys? What are you doing? We just said what we're doing. Wait, is this the right way? Nah, look at Jack getting scared.
AJ.
What's up, guys? These woods have a lot of ghosts. Yeah, so one of the things I'll tell you guys about, what Jack kind of mentioned, is first and foremost, these woods are haunted. There has been numerous ghost sightings here. There's also a very high number of people who have come here and have taken their own lives. Yeah, that's the right way. I stopped counting at 35, but you got to remember some of those have dated back to like the 50s and 60s. So I know there was like 4 or 5 last year. A couple of years before that, there was a few more. There's also been people who were, I got to be careful what I say, or, I'll just say it. There's been people who were murdered here. Not too many, but I think it's like 5 or 6. The most infamous case is the Cynthia Lubernix case. She was a 15-year-old girl who was hitchhiking from Evanston, Illinois, which is about 20 minutes away. And they found her in these woods here in the river. Let's see if I can show you guys. She was, down there. Well, she was actually found way over there, but half in the river and half in the water. I'm sorry, half in the river and half on the ground in these woods. The guy was eventually caught, and he is serving a very long sentence. There was she a fairy? There is actually reports of fairy doors here. Jack, do you want to briefly mention the fairies, the fairy doors?
Yeah, that's one of the phenomena that we think is taking place here is fairy activity. We found tree trunks that are hollowed out that form like a triangle, and that's, according to folklore, that would be a fairy door. We found like a circle of mushrooms, and that would be called a fairy ring. So there's been some interesting things, that coupled with when we use the spirit box, we get some, some activity from there, some feedback that lets us know that there's something other than ghosts here.
Right, right. So now remember, guys, we have ghosts. We have people who have taken their own lives here. We have murders. We have possible Bigfoot activity. There's also a report of the praying mantis. There's a large praying mantis in these woods, and there's houses way back over there. And I think there's 2 or 3 reports of people seeing a 6 to 7 foot praying mantis climbing on top of their houses. And in one report, a guy claimed he was in a trance and a very large praying mantis actually came into his home. And if you guys watch the Y-Files on YouTube, they actually just did, Jack, I don't know if you know this either, if you watch the Y-Files on YouTube, they just did a story or a video on the Mantis Man. And they talk about like people have seen him and he like vanishes and stuff like that. But it's basically a 6 to 8 foot praying mantis. What's up, guys? Mantises are cute though. Yeah, they're cute until they're eating your face or something. I don't know. So yeah, there's a lot of actual hauntings and activity in these woods, guys. Guys, welcome in. There's 400 of you in here right now. Thank you guys so much.
That's a lot.
Yeah, YouTube is popping tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Linda, if you're still watching, thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate it. Jack was talking, and when I know some of you guys are gifting, and I don't want to be rude and interrupt Jack, So thank you guys so much. So yeah, guys, if you're into that sort of thing, Jack and I are going out tomorrow. We are going to the haunted zoo, and we are going to do the couch grave or the couch tomb haunting, which you have to do at midnight. Jack, do you want to tell them about that, or do you want me to tell them?
The couch tomb?
The couch tomb.
Yeah, there is a...
Okay, wait, so real quick. Tell them what the couch tomb is.
So the couch tomb is the last structure in the Lincoln Park neighborhood of Chicago that lets you know that Lincoln Park used to be the city cemetery.
The old city cemetery.
The old city cemetery, yeah, the original city cemetery in the north side. And during the Great Chicago Fire, all those headstones were burned down because they were made out of wood.
Right.
And so some of the bodies, and only some of the bodies, were transferred to other cemeteries, whereas it's estimated 10 to 13,000 are still there. But now there's like a road that goes through it. There's apartments.
Yeah.
And then there's, of course, the Lincoln Park Zoo.
The zoo, right.
And so
the couch tomb is basically the last relic of the cemetery, right?
That's
right. It's
right.
basically a mausoleum, guys. And there's a ghost story for it. All right, go ahead, Jack. Go ahead. Sorry, someone said something funny and it threw me off. They're like, yes, keep flashing your flashlight in Jack's face.
I know, tell him.
Well, I'm trying not to, but I want people to see what you're saying.
By the time we're done with this, I'm going to be blind.
All right, keep going.
So Ira Couch had the tomb built in the early part of the 20th century. And there's 7 bodies, 7 family members in the tomb, or so we think.
Right.
We don't know for sure if there's any bodies in the tomb because there's a lot of disputes. And the reason why we can't just go in there is because the only people that have access to it are the Couch family.
The Couch family. Hold on. Yeah, guys, I see what you're saying. But obviously Jack is telling you what's going on, so I can't answer all of your questions just yet.
Well,
But
what's going
oh no,
on?
they're just saying like, oh, is it abandoned or like, what is it? It's a haunted zoo basically, guys. So there's a zoo. The old city cemetery, the south part of the Lincoln Park Zoo in Chicago, is very haunted. There's still thousands of bodies there, but the last remaining relic of the cemetery is the couch tomb. And Jack was just explaining to you guys what it is, and there's 7 bodies there, or at least there's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But basically, if you go there at midnight and you look at the couch where it actually says at the top of the tomb their last name, Couch, and you say graveyards belong to the dead, not the living, 3 times, a ghost is supposed to bust out like the door. Oh shit, is someone coming down here?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, I think it's somebody on a bike. Yeah, it's a biker.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you go there at midnight, it has to be at midnight, and you have to be staring at the name, couch tomb, and you have to say graveyards belong to the dead, not the living. A ghost is supposed to bust out. So I did it one time, and using my spirit box, and I heard all that it said loud and clear. You guys could find this video on my YouTube shorts. It said, "You're dead," loud and clear. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. That's how horror movies start. Hell yeah. Me and Jack don't care. We investigate anything and everything. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me right now. I appreciate it. Remember, guys, you can find Jack Chavez, Chicago historian, paranormal investigator, on Facebook and Instagram. And if you guys are local, he's doing the Paranormal Expo in Chicago. That's his event that he owns. And I will be there with my haunted doll collection. So yeah, guys, make sure you're following me here or subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm also on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, AJ True Crime. You're from New York City. Excellent, man. I'll be out there soon. I'm going to be investigating the old Buffalo State Hospital, which is now a hotel. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Who said someone painted that little guy and something about his big butt? What are you guys talking about? I don't know. That's what it said. I want to see the abandoned zoo. The zoo is not abandoned. But remember, the land is haunted. And actually, what's funny is the most haunted part of the zoo is the women's washroom. Right, Jack?
Yeah, in the lions.
In the lion
In the
house.
lion house.
Yeah, in the lion house. So we don't have access to the buildings tomorrow night, but the grounds are open. So we can explore it. So we're going to be walking around the entire grounds. So if you guys aren't doing anything tomorrow, we'll be there. Ghost hunting, spirit boxes, REM pods, all sorts of cool stuff. All right, guys, I'm signing off. So please make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys live tomorrow night. Can you come with me? Yeah, send me a DM. You can come with. For sure. But I don't want to hear you getting scared. There's no running. We do not run and scream. We're not like those TV paranormal investigators. We don't do that. And if you run and scream, we're going to blast you online. You tell people you can't hang out with us ever again. Who said Diddy? All right, guys. You guys have a good night. We're leaving. We're out of here. We're done for tonight. So thank you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.